This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. Officials in Hamilton County have launched the Disability Employment Program, designed to train individuals with disabilities and connect them with jobs in the hospitality industry. Invest Hamilton County CEO Mike Thibodeau says the 10-week program began in December at the Hampton Inn Fishers.
A lot of those individuals are looking for part-time roles. They are looking for opportunity, but they want to have integrated employment. They want to be part of our ecosystem and our regular business workforce. This opportunity aligned in kind of both directions and seemed like a really solid fit.
4 of the 7 participants in the first cohort are slated to be offered permanent part-time jobs at the hotel. Thibodeau said he believes the program could expand statewide. Employees at a Starbucks location in Valparaiso successfully voted to unionize late last week. With the vote, the baristas became the second group of Starbucks employees to join the Workers United Union. Starbucks workers in Clarksville voted to unionize last July. Indianapolis-based Commonwealth Engineers is planning to open an office in South Bend this spring. The company, which specializes in engineering services related to wastewater, potable water, and stormwater systems, says the new location will help better serve its growing northern Indiana clientele. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Has your company grown at a rapid pace over the last 2 years? Nominations are now being accepted for Fast 25, IBJ's exclusive list of fastest growing companies in central Indiana. Honorees will be spotlighted in a special publication in the IBJ and celebrated at an event on May 9th. Check out the changes to this year's criteria to see if your company qualifies. Learn more and submit your nomination by March 1st at ibj.com/nominations.
Indiana business and community leaders, you're invited to a roadshow unlike any other. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation are joining forces for the Engage Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. A focus on talent, education, and issues that shape our economy. 7 regional events, 1 shared purpose, advancing the future of Indiana. Discover more at ibj.com/engage.
The proposed House Republican budget advanced Monday to the full chamber, where much of the debate over Indiana's next 2-year spending plan will continue. IIB's Wes Mills has more.
The House Ways and Means Committee voted 14-5 along party lines in favor of the draft budget. K-12 education accounts for almost half of the proposed $43.3 billion state budget. The GOP proposal would also appropriate $225 million for a highly anticipated statewide public health program and speed up income tax cuts for Hoosier taxpayers. But lawmakers are already getting pushback for provisions that seek to generously expand eligibility for the state's school choice program, which allows families to receive vouchers to attend private schools. Further, some public schools could stand to lose millions in operating revenues under a proposed cap on operations tax levies. Democrats attempted to remedy some of those concerns with their own amendments on Monday, but were unsuccessful getting the changes past members of the GOP supermajority. The House's proposal is the first draft of a 2-year state budget that must still be approved by the Senate and the governor. A final version of the budget is expected by the end of April. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The Wall Street Journal has released its list of the top 10 places for remote workers, and 3 Indiana cities are included. The nationwide poll is based on the top 10 factors that people consider when deciding where they want to live and work remotely. The publication says the list showcases places that aren't often on the radar of remote workers, even though they offer many of the qualities that people say they are looking for, such as affordability, high-speed internet, and more living space. Evansville is the highest-ranked Indiana community, coming in at number 3, followed by Lafayette at number 5, and Fort Wayne in the 10th position. You can connect to the full list at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. A bill designed to save millions of dollars in taxes for the majority of Indiana businesses is heading to the governor's desk. Senate Bill 2 would provide a state and local tax or SALT deduction for what are known as pass-through entities, which are businesses not subject to corporate income tax. Indiana Chamber of Commerce CEO Kevin Brenniger.
Currently, that's capped at $10,000. This bill creates a workaround to allow full deductibility and would save our small businesses north of $100 million in federal tax liability. I think 29 other states, including all of our surrounding states, have enacted this legislation. So we don't want to put our small businesses are pass-through entities at a competitive disadvantage on the tax front.
The bill unanimously passed the Senate on February 6th and was sent to the House, which also passed the bill by unanimous vote on Monday. Congressman Andre Carson is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.